Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome everyone to Lansing Stadium here in Kennewick, Washington, for this afternoon's junior college football game as the Pacific Northwest Christian Gladiators hosting the Lewis and Clark Valley Loggers.
Well, good afternoon, Loggers fans. Welcome to Kennewick, Washington for today's contest between the Gladiators of Pacific Northwest Christian College and your LC Valley Loggers. We have a live band, and so we'll hope that we can hear us fairly well over the band. We'll start with some introductions. First, for the home Gladiators, number 1, Anthony Kernan. Number 2, Brock Weinman. Number 3, Skylar Williamson. Number 4, Caden Rivera. Number 5, Landon Galash. Number 6, Moses Yantz. Number 7, Chris Andrews. Number 8, Alex Ramirez. Number 9, Easton Wisehide. Number 10, Eric Mora. Number 11, Dante Blackwell. Number 12, Oscar Rodriguez. Number 13, Henry Mercado. Number 14, Levi Taylor. Number 15, Eric Martinez. Number 16, Manny Rosales. Number 17, Sergio Guzman. Number 18, Marcus Smith. Number 19, Austin Stoddard. Number 20, Caleb Negron. Number 21, Junior Rubio. 22, Cody LaFontaine. 23, Jamori Harvey. 24, Ryan Stayrook. 26, Landor Townsell. 27, Jamie Townsend Jr. 28, Joe Cotta. 31, Hunter Brummett. 32, Eddie Duran. 33, Dawson Sharp. 34, Jermaine Burrell. 35, Marshall Hovland. 36, Robert Gomez. 37, Adrian Morales. 44, Trevor Newell. 45, Brody Byington. 50, Zane Hickman. 51, Nathan Ponce. 53, Jackson Kolinsky. 54, Chris Novak. 55, Jesus Martinez. 58, Victor Lamaz. 60, Timothy Rodriguez. 62, Carter Burnett. 77, Brady Purdy. And number 78, Damian Johnson. Let's now do introductions for your LC Valley Loggers. Number 1, Brock Morris. Number 4, Bryce Klein, who we'll get to hear from at halftime. Number 5, Zane Rodriguez. Number 7, Damian Demler. Number 8, Garrett Thibodeau. 11, Eangelo Nunez. 13, Hunter Bell. 15, Toby Shaper. 16, Cesar Alberto. 21, Zeke Miller. 22, Wiley Mays. 23, Ryan Cody. 24, Reagan Fitzpatrick. 25, Dylan Moore. 27, Austin Olson. 44, Nolan Swafford. 45, Dylan Sadler. 50, Jesse Cronin. 51, Chad Sutherland. 52, Hayden Berger. 54, Daytona Jordan. 55, Richard Vecchio. 56 is an alternate number for Cody Ryan. 57, an alternate number for Toby Shaper. 58, an alternate number for Dylan Moore. 59, Alonzo Flores. 75, Malachi Bruni. And number 77, Tucker Brown. So the Loggers have had a good week of practice and are looking forward to today's contest.
Please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country with a special performance of our national anthem. This afternoon's national anthem performance will be played by the Pacific Northwest Christian Pet Band. And let's make some noise for your Pacific Northwest.
So, as I was saying, the Loggers had a good week of practice this week and are looking forward to today's contest. Few players are injured, and we'll hear a little bit about that at halftime that we're expecting back next week. But we are expecting a very similar roster today to what we had a pleasure to watch last week. Pacific Northwest Christian College is a fairly new school to college football. I believe this is about their third year, and they've been a real good opponent for LC Valley. Last year, 2 really close contests, and we'll get a chance to see them at home on October 7th. So if you weren't able to join us today, feel free to come out to Asotin on October 7th to watch your Loggers in person.
At running back from Spokane, number 34, Malachi Miller. At wide receiver from Kennewick, number 19, Austin Stoddard. At wide receiver from Kennewick, number 18, E.J. Hawkins. At wide receiver from Prosser, number 13, Brock Weinman.
So you'll see our core of captains across the field getting ready to come out for the coin toss. Your captains today are number 21, Zeke Miller, number 8, Garrett Thibodeau, number 52, Hayden Berger, and number 58, Dylan Moore. We're happy to see Garrett Thibodeau here playing today. I believe he may have been under the weather a little bit this week, so it's great to see that he's feeling well again and eager to get on the field today.
The officiating crew is referee Ryan Leininger, umpire Cameron Hartley, head judge Keith Smith.
So the captains for the home Gladiators are number 9, Easton Weishide, number 15, Eric Martinez, number 5, Landon Galosh, and number 24, Ryan Stayrook. We don't have years listed on the roster for the Gladiators, so we'll just have to guess if we want to know about how old some of the players are.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is approximately 85 degrees. The humidity is 20%.
So it's a beautiful day here. A nice warm ride over.
South winds at about 5 miles per hour. Tonight's lows will be in the mid 70s to upper 60s.
So the Loggers are going to work west to east. The Gladiators east to west.
Pacific Northwest Christian College will receive and attack that goal.
So your Loggers will start kicking the ball to the Gladiators. The Gladiators will be working into the sun a little bit here in the first quarter.
For all you Cougar fans out there, we do have the latest score here at Martin Stadium. 12 minutes and 27 seconds here in the second quarter. The Cougs lead Northern Colorado 29-0.
So as I mentioned briefly, we'll get to hear from Bryce Klein at halftime, as well as our usual check-in with our head coach. It's always good to hear what he has to say. Last week, I believe Pacific Northwest played against a Montana school, played a tough team. So they're likely quite motivated today to see if they can avenge a rough week last weekend. So it looks like we have about 20 or 30 Loggers fans here in the stands. Always good to see how well your Loggers travel. So number 45, Dylan Sadler, gets ready to kick for your Loggers.
The first quarter here at Lansing Stadium is officially underway.
It appears we're playing 15-minute quarters today, so there'll be a lot of action to enjoy. Kick is away. Takes a good roll, but unfortunately rolls out of bounds at about the 15. So, penalty for the illegal kick is going to set the ball on the 35.
On the kicking team. The first down, Pacific Northwest Christian College.
From the 35-yard line, it is 1st and 10 for the Gladiators.
Officials call a timeout, needing to deal with the tee. Officials are ready. Handoff up the middle. Cuts near side. Good contain. Flag comes in.
Offensive play of the drive. It is number 34, Malachi Miller, for a 5-yard gain. We have a penalty flag on the play.
So foul, face mask, defense, number 5. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. First down.
So the personal foul face mask adds 15 to that and results in a Gladiators first down.
At the Loggers' 45-yard line, it is 1st and 10 for the Gladiators.
Number 9 hands off to 34, working out to the far side. Looks to find the corner. He does.
And once again, that is Malachi Miller, the ball carrier, with a 25-yard gain on the play.
So a big pickup for the Gladiators. Keeps it at first down.
First down.
So 1st and 10 from the 22. One wide receiver near side, number 19. One man in the backfield. Hand off to number 17. And met and tackled. And a flag comes in. Tackle made by number 25 for your Loggers, Dylan Moore. And we'll see what the official has to say.
Holding, offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
So due to the holding, that'll move the Gladiators back 10 yards and bring up 1st and 20.
1st and 20 from the 31-yard line.
13:46 remains in this first quarter of action here in Kennewick, Washington. Fairly compact formation for the Gladiators. Handoff near side. Tackled and dragged out of bounds by number 11, D'Angelo Nunez, for your LC Valley Loggers. That'll bring up the first second down we've seen today. Gain of 5 on the play, brings up 2nd and 15.
2nd down, 15 yards to go.
Bunch receivers right. Pass complete, out to the right. Tackle made by number 50, Jesse Cronin. Short gain on the play brings up third down.
Gain of 3. It is third down, 12 yards to go.
Back to passes number 9. He rolls near side, looks, and passes. Intercepted by number 5, Zane Rodriguez for your LC Valley Loggers. So Rodriguez says no thank you, intercepts it, and your Loggers will get their first possession starting on their own 20. Number 7, Damian Demler back quarterbacking for your Loggers. Joined in the backfield, I believe, by number 16, Cesar Alberto. Handoff. Nothing there. Ball comes loose, but it will be called down.
16, Cesar Alberto, the ball carrier.
Let's see what they give him for forward progress.
And that was Judah Bishop with
Looks like a loss of about 4.
loss of 4 on the play. It is second down, 14 yards to go.
Clock is running. 11:30 remains in the first quarter. Under pressure. Throws it.
Pass incomplete on the play.
Oh, looks like flag on the play. That's likely to be intentional grounding. I'm not sure the ball made it back to the line of scrimmage. And it is intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding calls against the
Result of
Loggers.
that brings up third down.
At the spot of the foul, and he lost him down.
And ball will be spotted at the location of the foul. So third and long from about their own 3. Handoff. Up the middle, not much there. Maybe a yard.
Alberto, the ball carrier.
Cesar Alberto with the carry. That'll bring up 4th and long.
That was Eric Martinez with a tackle. From the 5-yard line, 4th down.
Number 45, Dylan Sadler, back to punt for your Loggers. Deep man for the Crusaders on the Loggers 40. Kick is away. Fielded at the 39. Slips down, return of about 1 or 2.
Number 28, Joe Kata on the punt return.
And the Gladiators will start this possession on the 38. First and 10. Hand off to number 34. Oh, keeper, correction. Gain down to about the 30.
Sid Weishide on the quarterback keeper. Goes out of bounds after crossing the 30-yard line.
Gain of about 8 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 2.
second down, 2 yards to go.
Number 44 goes in motion. Hand off to 34. That's first down yardage and then some. Down to about the 22. It's going to be a first down, Crusaders.
And that's good enough for another Gladiator.
So, first and 10 on the 22 for the Gladiators. 10 minutes remaining. Hand off to number 34. Heavy dose of run from number 34.
And once again, that is Valley Title of the ball carrier, stepping into the red zone, across the 15 to about the 14-yard line on the play. On the defense for the Loggers, that is Jesse Cronin, number 50 with the tackle.
Gain of about 8.
From the 14-yard line, second down, 2 yards to go.
Handoff up the middle. Met fairly quickly. Short gain on the play.
Running up the middle and gets brought down at the 10-yard line.
Number 56, I believe, Cody Ryan with the tackle.
Number 77 with the tackle. And that's good enough for another Gladiator. First down.
Pass right side. Forced out of bounds. I believe Hunter Bell with the tackle. That'll bring up second down.
Second down and 4 yards to go from the 5-yard line.
Second and 3 from the 5. Handoff, rolls near side. Looks like he has the edge. And he does. That is a touchdown for the home Gladiators. Let's see if we can take a look at that play again.
Running to the left, 5 yards to cross the goal line to put the first points of the ball game.
Number 17 set to kick for the Gladiators. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up and good.
Extra point is up and it is good. 7 minutes and 55 seconds into the first quarter. The Pacific Northwest Christian Gladiators.
So at 7 minutes, 55 seconds remaining, the Gladiators on a 5-yard run go ahead by 6-0 with the PAT. Score is 7-0. And your LC Valley Loggers will get their shot next.
We also have the latest score down in Martin Stadium with 8 minutes and 11 seconds left. It is the Cougars 36, the Northern Colorado.
I see another handful of Loggers faithful coming here into the stands. Always good to see the green. So the Loggers are set with 5 men, 10 yards off the ball, as they've set all season. 2 men deep, down at their own 15. Kick is up. Fielded at the 15. 10, 15, 20-yard return. Good return for your LC Valley Loggers. Set them up on the 36. So Coach Wendell is calling both offense and defensive schemes today, since the offensive coordinator was unable to make today's trip.
We also have a flag on the play.
Offside on the kicking team. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the run. First down, Lewis and Clark.
So the Loggers' field position bettered by 5 due to the offsides by the Gladiators. Penalty flag comes in. And I might have thrown a second flag on that play.
Defense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
I thought the flag came in time for the Gladiator to withhold from hitting the quarterback. Officials don't see it that way.
From the 46-yard line, it is first down, 5 yards to go.
So with the offsides, 1st and 5 for your LC Valley Loggers. Hand off, left side. Gain on the play, down to the 48.
The Loggers is number 16, Cesar Roberto. The gain of 2 on the play. From the 48-yard line, second down, 3 yards to go.
2nd and 3. 7:16 remaining. Back to pass, rolls near side, looks, has a man. Pass complete to number 4, Bryce Klein. Big gain on the play down to the 32, and that's a first down, Loggers.
A gain of 20, and it's 1st and 10 for the Loggers.
So the Loggers moving the ball fairly well on this possession, aided by a few penalties. Pass left side to number 13. Hard to bring down, finally is. Loss of about 1 on the play.
And that was number 12, Jackson Yates with a tackle.
And we have an injured Gladiator on the play. It appears to be number 42. Number 42 is not on their roster. So we're going to step away for a moment and return shortly to action from here in Kennewick, Washington, for your LC Valley Loggers against the Pacific Northwest Christian College Gladiators.
Plus, LSU.
Well, number 42 able to make his way off largely under his own power. Off the hands of number 21, Zeke Miller. Incomplete. That'll bring up second down.
Miller, the intended receiver. And from the 33-yard line, third down.
So 3rd and 1. Correction, 3rd and 11. High snap. Takes a bad bounce.
Fumble on the play.
Little to do but to cover it.
It is recovered by quarterback Damian Demler across midfield down to the 49-yard line.
So a big loss on the play of about 17. Brings up 4th
And with the ball in midfield, it is
and long from the 50.
third down.
Low snap. Kick is high. Excellent hang time. And I believe the Loggers may have it. The Loggers do have it.
By the Loggers at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Lewis and Clark Valley.
First and 10 for the Loggers. Short gain of about 1 on the play.
That was number 4, Bryce Klein, the ball carrier, being brought down by number 60 of the Gladiators, Timothy Rodriguez. A gain of 1 on the play from the 32-yard line, 2nd down, 9 yards to go.
Man in motion, gets the handoff. Looks to find an edge. Gets a few yards. Flag comes in.
Once again, that is Bryce Klein, the ball carrier, being brought down to the 25-yard line. Penalty flag on the play.
This is one of the more heavily penalized games we've seen this season. Already here with 4:34 remaining in the first quarter.
Personal foul, face mask, 21 of the defense. That will enforce half the distance to the goal. 1st down, Lewis and Clark.
So a face mask against the Gladiators results in half the distance to the goal and will set them up on about the 12. Handoff up the middle. Flag comes in.
That is Reagan Fitzpatrick, the ball carrier. Penalty flag on the play.
Offside, number 65 defense. 5-yard penalty would be 1st down.
So as we've noted throughout the season, the Loggers have had pretty good discipline all year. That's paying off well, taking advantage of the yards the Gladiators are giving them on penalties. And off number 11, looks to find some room on the left side. Good gain on the play. Down near the first down marker.
Across the 5 to about the 4-yard line for a gain of 1.
It'll set up.
That is Landon Gallish with the stop.
We'll see whether that's second or third.
Line, third down.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 25.
Intended for number 25, Dylan Moore, the intended receiver.
So decision time for your Loggers. The down box shows third down again. It showed third on the last one. I'm not certain what down it is. Handoff. Touchdown, Loggers.
Touchdown, Lewis and Clark Valley Loggers. That is number 4, Bryce Klein.
Let's see if we have a replay.
Putting their first points
We do
on the
not.
board.
Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and good.
Extra point is good.
So with 3:24 remaining, your Loggers tie the score at 7 apiece. So a good possession, really highlighted by clean play by the Loggers and a host of penalties by the Gladiators.
24-14, 7:43 here in the fourth quarter. Also, the Oklahoma Sooners beat Tulsa 66-17. And believe it or not, the Washington Huskies, with 6:37 here in the second quarter, they lead Michigan State 28-0.
Dylan Sadler gets set to kick for your Loggers. Kick is good, down to about the 3. But a good return. Back to about the 39.
Kickoff return is number 28, Joe Cotta. After a 38-yard kickoff return, it is now 1st and 10 for the Gladiators.
And whistles come in.
This is their first of the half.
Timeout is taken by your LC Valley Loggers. We'll step away and return shortly. Thank you for tuning in. Back to pass. Pass is caught and intercepted by number 4, Bryce Klein. Great defense by Klein. If memory serves me correct, that's his second interception on the day. I might be incorrect, but I believe that's his second. So the Gladiators put just a little too much air under that, allowing Bryce time to find it and get it. 1st and 10 with 3:08 remaining in the first quarter on the Loggers 36. No gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Back to pass, near side. A little too much air under that. The defense arrives before Zeke Miller is able to drag it in.
3rd down.
That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Still on the Loggers 36. (13, 12, 11 seconds on the play clock. And your Loggers will take their second timeout.
Timeout. Lewis and Clark. This is their second of the half.
Just before the start of halftime, ladies and gentlemen, Northern Colorado just scored a touchdown. However, they're trailing against the Cougars 43-7.
So we'll see what Coach Wendell has dialed up. If nothing else, the interception allows us to pin the Gladiators back deep again. Dylan Sadler's kicked well today, as he has all season. Rolls near side, looks. Pass. Incomplete. Intended for number 5, Zane Rodriguez.
Brings up 4th down.
It's a good idea. Pass just falls incomplete. Deep man for the Gladiators on the 30. Sadler set to kick on his own 21. High kick. Takes a Gladiator bounce, coming back to the 42. So the Gladiators will start this possession 1st and 10 on their own 42 with 2:07 remaining in the first quarter. One man in the backfield with the quarterback. Handoff. He's got some room. He may. He's got room to the end zone. And that's a touchdown, Gladiators. So that touchdown occurring with 1:57 remaining in the first quarter. Snap is good. Hold is good. 17's kick is good. So, score is 14-7 in favor of the Pacific Northwest College Christian College Gladiators with 1:57 remaining. So we'll see what sort of an answer Coach Wendell finds for number 32, Eddie Duran, who's run a lot this afternoon already here in the first quarter. Number 17 set to kick. Sergio Guzman. Checks left, checks right. Kick is away. Fielded at the 16. Good return out to about the 35.
Across the 35, close to the 40-yard line. First and 10, Lewis and Clark Valley.
So this possession will start first and 10. It looks like the ball is actually spotted on the 34. Clock is running with 1:27 remaining. A little unusual, I believe, to see the clock running in that situation. Pass is intercepted.
It is picked off by number 95, Rigo Alvarez. And from the 44-yard line, first and 10, Gladiators.
So Gladiators looking to see what else they can still do here with 1:14 remaining in the first quarter. Flag comes in. Good tackle by number 24, Reagan Fitzpatrick for your Loggers.
Holding number 71 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
First and 20 from the 45-yard line.
So after the holding play, first and 20 for the Gladiators. That'll move them back to their own 45. Run up the middle. He breaks a few tackles. Good gain inside the 40.
Malachi Miller running up the middle on the play across the 40 to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 22. And that's good enough. Oh. Correction. Second.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Sweep right to number 10. Looks to find an edge, and he's unable to.
And carrying the ball is Jen Spielberg, number 10. Across the 25 and out of bounds on the play.
I believe that was number 8, Garrett Thibodeau, with the stop for your Loggers. But not before the Gladiators pick up a first down. And that will end the first quarter of action here. After one quarter, the score is 14-7 in favor of the Pacific Northwest Christian College Gladiators. We'll step away while they flip the field here from Kennewick, Washington. Pass completed to number 10. And he'll make it to the end zone nearly untouched. A flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer on the defense. That penalty will be forced from the kickoff. The touchdown is good.
So roughing the passer against the LC Valley Loggers will be assessed on the kickoff. And that touchdown will make it 20-7. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up and good. So a fairly quick strike with 10 seconds into the second quarter.
Number 17, Sergio Guzman, will be kicking it off for the Gladiators.
Official runs toward the center of the field. To assess the penalty yards from the roughing the passer. Kick takes a big bounce. Fielded out about the 15 by number 15. Return to about the 20 where forward progress will be whistled. Appears the ball will be spotted about the 21.
A 3-yard kickoff return. From the 21-yard line, 1st and 10, Loggers.
Pass complete. Gain of about 5. Cesar Alberto with the catch and run. Brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 on the play. From the 26-yard line, it is 2nd down, 5 yards to go.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 3 on the play.
That is Lewis and Clark Valley running up the middle for a gain of 3 on the play.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
29-yard line, 3rd down, 2 yards to go.
Quarterback sneak. He looks close. Official on the far side and near side both look like he likely has it. And it's a 1st down, Loggers.
About the 32-yard line for a gain of 3, 1st and 10, Lewis and Clark Valley Loggers.
So good pickups on the previous 2. Make for a manageable 3rd and a 1st down. And another good gain of about 6.
Running up the middle.
Toby Shaper with a good gain.
On the defense, that was number 42, Judah Bishop with the tackle. A gain of 7 on the play. From the 38-yard line, 2nd and 3.
Quarterback keeper. Got 1st down yardage. Out across the 45 to the 45.
That is number 13, Hunter Bell on the quarterback keeper.
And that's a 1st down, Loggers.
45-yard line brings up 1st and 10 for the Loggers.
Inside 12 minutes remaining. And a good carry by number 16, Cesar Alberto. Gain of about 9 on the play. Well done by the Loggers, staying ahead of schedule.
Number 24, Reagan Fitzpatrick.
That'll be close to a 1st down.
Gain of 1 and gets stopped at about the 45-yard line.
Head judge signals first down, and a player goes down on the play. Gladiator is down. They are moving the stick. That's a first down. Loggers. So the scoreboard's not super legible, I believe, on camera, and not super legible here in person either. Nice bright sun on a sunny and warm afternoon. Feels a little bit unseasonable. At kickoff, they announced that it was about 85. The forecast high was 90, and I think we're at or near that forecast high. Well, I'm going to step away. The player for the Gladiators is still down. We'll return shortly. Thank you for tuning in. Well, welcome back. Eric Martinez, able to make his way off the field under his own power, goes down to the trainer's tent for a little more attention. High snap. Beyond the reach of the intended receiver. Not sure the number of the intended receiver. Regardless, that'll bring up second down. Second and 10. Looks like 21 Zeke Miller, the intended receiver on that play. Ball is spotted on the 45. One wide receiver left, one right. Screen pass to number 11. Gain of about 3 on the play.
It stopped at about the 41-yard line.
We'll give him 4 on that, bringing up 3rd and 6.
Third out.
It's a good catch and run by Angelo Nunez. Loggers looking for 6 to keep this drive alive. Ball is caught by number 21, Zeke Miller. First down, Loggers.
From the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Loggers.
Hand off inside. Gain of about 2 for Bryce Klein. Brings up 2nd and 8. We're at 9 minutes remaining in this first half. Good possession thus far by the Loggers. Starting deep in their own territory. And whistles come in.
Lewis and Clark. This is their third time out of the half.
So the Loggers will take their third and final time out of the half here with 8:39 remaining. We'll keep it right here. Intercepted. And dragged down by number 7.
We also have penalty flags down as well.
Flags come in.
After the interception, personal foul, blindside block of the defense. Pacific Northwest will keep the ball and first down.
So a blindside block will hurt the Crusaders' field position, but let's take a look at that interception again. So that pass just well underthrown, unfortunately. After the penalty, the Crusaders will be set 1st and 10 on their own 25. Quarterback keeper, gain of about 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line.
Handoff up the middle. First down yardage and then some. Gain out to the 47.
Being brought down at about the 47-yard line, and that's good enough for another Gladiator first down.
We have some whistles coming in from the officials. An official timeout due to an injured Logger. I believe that's number 8, Garrett Thibodeau. Just a little shaken up on the play. Needed some extra time to get off the field. I wonder whether heat's becoming an issue for a few of the Loggers, since a number of them are playing both ways. Fake handoff. One-handed catch and run out to the 40, 30, 25. Good catch and run for the Gladiators for a first down.
Pacific Northwest. This is the first of the first half.
So the Gladiators take a timeout. We'll step away and return shortly. Thanks for tuning in. Number 34 carries left side and is dragged out of bounds. Short gain on the play of about 1.
A gain of 1 on the play from the 30 direction from the 24-yard line. It is 2nd and 9.
Clock is running. Inside 7 minutes remain. Fake handoff, rolls near side. Pass incomplete, out of bounds. Intended for Hawkins, number 18. Well, 18 on their roster appears to be a Marcus Smith. So I wonder whether the PA announcer knows something I don't. But regardless, that'll bring up 3rd down. Run up the middle. Gain of about 6 on the play. We'll bring up 4th and about 3.
Gain of 6 on the play. From the red zone, it is 4th and 3.
The ball is spotted on the 18-yard line. Gladiators look set to go. Back to pass. And
pass is caught on the play by number 19.
Good defense.
Quarterback Henry Mercado at the 10-yard line.
But shaken up on the play is one of your LC Valley loggers. He found a shoelace and would not let go, but appears injured in the process. When I get a number, I'll bring it to you. There are 8 loggers dressed down on the sideline. I believe I saw a jersey number starting with 5. And working his way off. And it is caught for a touchdown. So that touchdown makes the score 27-7 in favor of the Gladiators. Occurring with 5:34 remaining in the second quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. So score 28-7 with 5:34 remaining in the first half here from Kennewick, Washington. So the Loggers working into the sun here. Deep men back, numbers 21 and I believe 13 on their own 15-yard line. Loggers ready, Gladiators ready. Kick is away. Covered at about the 14. Return to about the 35. Good return of about 20 by Zeke Miller. Sets up your Loggers 1st and 10. So I believe it was Cody Ryan, likely, who was shaken up on that previous play. Pass complete, met immediately for a loss of 1.
And that is Ian Newsom, number 43, with the tackle.
Good catch by Reagan, but nowhere to go.
It is second down, 11 yards to go.
Clock is running. We're inside 5 minutes. 4 minutes, 50 seconds remain. Handoff up the middle. Gets a good push, gets the yard back. But that makes it 3rd and 10.
Once again, that was number 24, Reagan Fitzpatrick, the ball carrier. Gets stopped back at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down.
Number 13 runs off for your Loggers. 3rd and 10 from the Logger 35. Back to pass, rolls. Incomplete. Pass intended for number 21, Zeke Miller. So 4th and 10 on the 35. Looks like a possible punting situation. Dylan Sadler back for the Loggers. Deep man for the Gladiators at his own 29. Kick is away. Good kick. Takes a Loggers bounce. Good defense by numbers 5 and 25. 5 may be shaken up on the play. He is able to get up. So good job by Zane Rodriguez to get there, limit his options, and Dylan Moore there to clean it up. Under pressure. And that is a sack for the Loggers.
And it is recovered by the Loggers.
Not just a sack, but a fumble. Let's take a look.
1st and 10, Lewis and Clark Valley.
So well done by your Loggers to get there with pressure, get the ball out, and get it back. 1st and 10 from the 15. Great opportunity for your Loggers with 3:28 remaining. Damian Demler quarterbacking. Looks to pass, rolls right, passes up, into double coverage, incomplete.
That was number 21, Zeke Miller, the intended receiver. Brings up 2nd down.
Zeke Miller, the intended receiver on that play. It is now 2nd and 10 from the 15. "15 seconds on the play clock. Pass incomplete, and a flag comes in on the play. That occurring right where the receiver was. One would suspect pass interference.
No foul. Ball was tipped at the line.
No penalty because the ball was tipped at the line. So the result of the play is an incompletion, and it is now 3rd down. Ball is on the ground.
Fumble on the play, but it is recovered by the Loggers. At about the 23
Recovered by number 4, Bryce Klein.
Loss of 8 on the play.
Loss of about 8 brings up 4th and 18. So we'll see what the plan is. This looks like it could be a field goal attempt. 10 seconds on the play clock.
Will be a 40-yard attempt.
And foul on the play. Flags on both sides.
The kick is blocked. Penalty flag on the play.
So by the position of the flags, one on each side, one would suspect that might be something to do with the line of scrimmage.
Offsides. Defense. 5 yards from the previous spot. Repeat 4th down.
So an offsides gives the Loggers a chance to do it again. We'll see with 4th and 13 what they decide. But the big advantage of that is they have a new play clock. They were nearly out of time on the play clock on the previous play and in a little bit of a hurry. And that may have contributed to the low kick. So, Loggers look set to go for it. Wide open. Touchdown, Loggers.
Valley Loggers. The pass is caught by number 5, Shane Rodriguez.
Let's take another look. Great route and play by Rodriguez and your Loggers to tack on 6. Flag comes in on the play.
What is blocked? Penalty flag on the play.
So the previous offsides, very costly to the Crusaders.
Offsides, defense number 26. Half the distance. Repeat the try.
And another offsides. So your Loggers make several substitutions. One might wonder whether this will be a conversion attempt. $20 on the play clock, 2:15 remaining in the half. And this does look like a conversion attempt. And the pass attempt by number 7 is incomplete. But the Loggers tack on 6. It is 13-18 with 2:15 remaining. So with 2:15 remaining, Loggers will kick it away. Deep man for the Crusaders back on about his own 5, respecting the leg of the Loggers. And he fields it at the 5. Brings it back to the 35.
On the kick of return, that is Landor Townsend, number 26. It gets brought down at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Gladiators.
So the Gladiators have 2 timeouts remaining. 2 minutes, 9 seconds to see what they can do. Coach Wendell's philosophy this year on defense has been bend, don't break. Let's see what the Loggers can do to keep the score quite manageable, 28-13 going into half. Handoff left side. Gain of about 1 on the play.
Brought down to the line of scrimmage. That was number 25, Dylan Moore, with a tackle.
Number 16, Cesar Alberto works his way off, replaced by number 21, Zeke Miller. Pass complete. Met by a host of loggers.
Pass is caught on the play.
Looks like he stopped at about the 42,
Number 44,
about
Levi
2 yards
Taylor,
short of the first down.
quarterback Easton Weishide. Gain of 7 on the play. Third down, 2 yards to go.
Flush near side. Appears and he does have enough yards for a first down. Gladiators.
At about the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, and that's good enough for another Gladiator.
So we're inside 1 minute remaining. 59.2 seconds on the clock. First and 10 for the Gladiators on their own 45. Passes up. Pass is complete. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Hawkins from quarterback Easton Weishide. Inside Loggers territory at the 30-yard line. And that's good enough for another Gladiator. First down.
And a timeout is taken by the Gladiators, stopping the clock with 49.8 seconds remaining. That is their second timeout. And I'll step away as they do and return shortly from here in Kennewick, Washington. Welcome back. First and 10 for the Gladiators on the Loggers 30-yard line. Looking to pass. Pass is broken up by number 12, I believe. Not 12, that is 13, Hunter Bell. Excellent defense. That definitely kept 6 off the scoreboard. Run up the left side of the middle. Gain of about 5.
Miller, the ball carrier. Across the 25 to about the 24-yard line for a gain of 6.
Timeout, Pacific Northwest. This is their third and final timeout of the half.
So the Gladiators will take their third and final timeout. 3rd and 4 on the Loggers' 24-yard line with 35.6 seconds remaining. Back to pass. Left side. Pass complete. dragged out of bounds at about the 14. But that's enough for a first down. Gladiators.
And that's good enough for another Gladiator.
So can your Loggers hang tight for 30.4 seconds? Pass incomplete, intended for number 10. Eric Mora on my roster.
2nd and 10 from the 16.
Only about 3 seconds come off the clock. 27.3 remain. Incomplete, out of bounds. Intended for number 13, Henry Mercado.
Brings up 3rd down.
About 6 seconds come off the clock. 21.5 remains. 3rd and 10. Trips formation right. Man in the backfield. Touchdown, Gladiators. Caught by number 19. So with that touchdown, the Gladiators go up by a score of 34-13 with 15.9 seconds remaining. Kick is up and good. So with 15.9 seconds remaining, your Loggers trail by a score of 35-13 here in Kennewick, Washington. Number 17, Sergio Guzman, set to kick for the Gladiators. Kick is low, touched by number 4, and fallen on.
Ball is recovered at about the 37-yard line by number 4 of the Loggers, Bryce Klein. 1st and 10 for Lewis and Clark, Logger Valley.
So the Logger possession will start on their own 38. 1st and 10 with 13.6 seconds remaining. Looks like they're set to take a knee, and that will allow time to expire here in the first half of action from Kennewick, Washington. After one half of play, the score is 13 for your LC Valley Loggers, 35 for the home Pacific Northwest Christian College Crusaders. So, let's take a chance to hear from your Loggers head coach, Phil Wendell, and from Bryce Klein. Well, good afternoon, Loggers fans. I'm joined here today by Coach Wendell of the Loggers.
Hey, good afternoon.
Well, that was quite a game last week. A good game against a good team.
Yeah, Puget Sound is definitely a very similar opponent to us. They always give us a good game, and I was really proud of the kids. They gave maximum effort the whole game. A lot of them went both ways, and so they were dog-tired at the end of it. But like I told them, there's nothing to hang their head about. A lot of positives to build from that game.
And a pretty clean game by the Loggers. Not a lot of penalties.
Not a lot of penalties. We were getting pretty frustrated in the first half. We had some clarification from the officials, and then we made an adjustment, and we told the kids, just keep your head, do your job. And we actually got a few calls against them in the second half for some holding and things like that. But overall, our kids kept their cool, composure, and didn't make a lot of penalties themselves.
So the Loggers gave up 20 in the first half, but none in the second half.
Yeah, very proud of the shutout. We made an adjustment in the second half, and I wish I would have seen it a little sooner, but their offensive coordinator came up to Coach Jordan afterwards and said they were stymied in the second half. They couldn't figure out what to do, and so that makes me feel pretty good about that. And really, if you look at it, it should have been closer than it was, because we gave up some field position with some special teams mistakes, broke contain, and so we put ourselves in a bad spot a couple of times and had to defend a short field. And as a defensive coordinator, you never want to see that. You want to make sure you're defending the full field.
Mm-hmm. So a little bit of a long trip last week, a shorter trip this week.
Yeah, day trip this week over to Kennewick. We're excited. It's an afternoon game. And hopefully our fans will be able to come and attend. We were well attended last week. At one point, I think our fan total was darn near what theirs was in attendance for the game, but that just speaks to the Logger family that we have. Again, I got a shout out to the parents, Dylan Sidler's parents. They gave us a catered breakfast the morning of the game, pancakes, and just out of the kindness of their heart really helped the boys get the fuel and energy they needed. And so this is really a whole team approach, not just with the players and the coaches and Bob, the athletic director, but all the parents give so much for the program as well.
Yeah. And so just speaking of that kind of family atmosphere, a little bit low numbers last week. Some kids had to go back both ways. How are we looking this week?
Well, this week, luckily, knock on wood, we didn't get any injuries, big injuries last week. Some of those kids that are dinged up are back. We're still mending. We have a couple kids that we're hoping to get back for next week's game. And so our numbers are still going to be about what they were last week, but the kids are mentally and physically prepared for that. It's that next man up mentality. And if we need, I just want to take a moment too to recognize Toby, who has been a part of this program for 3 years, and we needed a defensive lineman, and he plays safety. Toby Schraper, last week he went in and he just dominated on the defensive line, and it was great to see that whole team approach and everyone jumping in.
Pacific Northwest, it was a close game a couple of times last year. I'm expecting a close game this week.
I'm expecting a close game. I've looked at the film from last year, and I looked at their film from last week. They played Montana Northern, and so was able to get some good scouting on them. I like our defensive game plan. Offensively, I'm actually going to be doing double duty this week. And Coach Jordan, unfortunately, is at a memorial for a good friend this weekend, and so I'm excited because as a defensive coordinator, you kind of know what offensive coordinators are trying to do, and then when you're on the other side of the ball, you get to try to figure out what the defensive coordinator is doing and exploit their weaknesses. And so instead of just playing one side of the chess match this week, I'll be able to be on both sides of the chess match.
Definitely not a game to miss.
Yeah, definitely not. We're excited about it, and it's going to be a fun one for sure.
Well, good. Anything I'm missing, Coach?
Nope. We just want to thank everyone for their support and continue to go strong. You know, we're playing for the kids that can't come back next year because of eligibility this season, but the future is so bright. We keep telling the kids if we can keep this core together and build on it with kids coming in next year, the Loggers are going to do nothing but climb like the stock market.
Well, great. Hey, thanks, Coach, and go Loggers.
Go Loggers.
Good afternoon. I'm joined here today by Bryce Klein. Good afternoon, Bryce.
How's it going?
Good. So, where are you from?
Chehalis, Washington.
Okay, and what are you studying?
Physical education.
And what year are you?
I'll be a junior.
Okay. So, this is your first year of playing for the Loggers?
Yes, first year.
Good. So, last week, you had a pretty good defensive game.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Nice interception there.
Yeah, on that one, just read the defense, and then running down the sideline, the ref hit Coach on the way down. He said he didn't mention it, so I figured I'd mention it. It was pretty funny to watch, but obviously he's make sure he was okay and stuff. But towards the end of the half, it was nice to get a little shutout right there towards the second half, going to the second half of a little more confident on our defense side because we made some adjustments. Coach did really well on that defensive side, so it's kind of nice to get the second half shutout of that whole game.
Yeah.
Just keep it rolling into this week. So.
And so what all positions do you play?
So I play a little bit of quarterback, running back, slot, receiver, and then cornerback and safety on the defense. So kind of just like everywhere. Wherever they need me, I'll play, you know.
Try to stay off the line if you can.
Yeah, try to, but you know, if I get thrown in there, I'll do my best.
Next man up, that seems to be the Loggers mentality.
Exactly, that's how it always is. No matter what, next man up, step up, do your job best you can, and just roll with it.
Yeah. So have any family been able to come and watch you play this year?
So yeah, so first game my dad came,
Good.
and this last game, my grandma and my mom ended up coming, so it was nice to see them and have them to cheer me on. But this week will be my dad. He'll be there this weekend.
That's something nice about being able to get over to that Tacoma area. We seem to have a lot of players who have family who are able to come.
Yeah, it's nice. It's always good to have a little bit of crowd there for us.
So this week against Pacific Northwest should be a good game. A couple good games last year.
Yeah, I watched the film a little bit last year. I wasn't here last year, so I was watching a little bit of it. A few little mistakes we had, a few little mental errors, but I feel like going into this week we're a lot more prepared than we were last year. We got to know all the guys are messing well together. The defense is great. Kids are getting along. We have a few injuries that are minor, but I feel like, you know, like I said, next guy up, step up, do your job best you can. I think we can get the win.
Good. Well, anything I forgot, Bryce?
Not that I know of.
Well, thanks for joining us today, and go Loggers.
Go Loggers.
Well, I'm going to step away for a few moments. We have about 13 minutes left in halftime. Feel free to go to your refrigerator, grab something to cool off with, if it's as warm there as it is here, and rejoin us in about 13 minutes for the second half of action from here in Kennewick, Washington. Well, welcome back to halftime here at Kennewick, Washington. We'll go around the area and look at a few scores. At Rocky Mountain, Carroll College beat Rocky by a score of 21-20. Lewis and Clark of Oregon lost to Montana Western 13-48. Willamette Trails Southern Oregon by a score of 0-21. And that's most of the NAIA scores around that may interest you from today. So in the first half of action, your Loggers had some good defense, couple interceptions that have kept them in this game. We need to find a little more momentum on offense. I've been impressed by the first half or to second half adjustments by the Loggers this season. If we think back to last week, all 20 points that UPS scored were in the first half, and your Loggers blanked them in the second. So, if we can do something similar here, your Loggers can climb right back in, trailing by 3 touchdowns, 3 possessions. So the clock here is showing 12 minutes. I believe the first half was 2 15-minute periods. We'll see whether the clock is correct in that they're doing 12-minute periods here in the second half. It wouldn't surprise me if that is the case. Your Loggers often play 12-minute periods. And your Loggers do get to start this half receiving the kick. So a good opportunity to get some momentum and put some points on the board. For those of you who see the stands over there, and not many folks in them, the Loggers faithful are down here on our side to my right. And again, as I mentioned earlier, a good contingent. So we are set to get underway. Kick is short. Caught at the 36 by number 15, Toby Shaper. So the Loggers will have fairly decent field position on their own 36 to start this second half of action. Two in the backfield. Hand off to number 24. Gain of about 1 on the play. Reagan gets a gain of 1, bringing up 2nd and 9.
From the 37-yard line, second down, 9 yards to go.
And it is a 12-minute period, 11:30 remains. Back to pass, rolls right. Pass at the feet of number 13, but a flag comes in.
Holding, 59 of the offense, 10-yard penalty, repeat second down.
So holding called on Alonzo Flores will move the Loggers back 10, bringing up 2nd and 19.
Second and 20 from the 28.
Pass caught by number 1 at the 40. First down, Loggers.
From quarterback Damian Demler.
Let's take a look.
Brought down to the 40-yard line for a gain of 14 on the play. And from the 40-yard line, third down.
Correction, that is a third down. I was looking at the wrong marker. Third and 6. Pass falls incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Number 1, Brock Morris, the intended receiver, brings up fourth down for the Loggers.
So the incompletion brings up 4th and 6. Loggers in a punt formation. Deep man for the Gladiators, back on his own 25. A little bit of a low kick. Short kick, it's high. And it bounces out of bounds quickly.
First and 10 for the Gladiators.
Gladiators will get good field position. First and 10 on their own 45. Near side run. Out across midfield.
Malachi Miller, the ball carrier.
Gain of about 6 on the play.
Inside Lewis and Clark Valley territory.
And number 34 for the Gladiators is injured on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play. It is second and 4.
Number 34 is Jermaine Burrell. Appears to be a right ankle. And he's able to make his way off under his own power. That's good to see. Short gain up the middle. Looks to be about a yard short.
Correction, gain of 3 on the play. And from the 46-yard line, third down and 1.
Run up the middle. First down yardage. Gain of about 2 on the play. First down, Gladiators.
And that is Sergio Guzman, the ball carrier, running up the middle for a gain of 1 across the 45-yard line. And that is good enough for another Gladiators first down.
Looks to pass. Under pressure. Rolls near side. Pass is complete.
Pass is caught on the play. It is caught by Brock Weinman from quarterback Easton Whitehide.
And that's enough for another first down for the Gladiators.
Ball placed at the 25-yard line, and that's good enough for another Gladiators first down.
Run up the middle down to about the 21.
Once again, that is Sergio Guzman, the ball carrier, running up the middle and gets stopped at about the 25, at about the 21-yard line for a gain of 4. Brings up second down, 6 yards to go.
Hand off up the middle. Number 12, the ball carrier, down to about the 15. And that's enough for a first down, Gladiators.
Inside the red zone to about the 15-yard line for a gain of 4 on the play. And that is good enough for another Gladiators first down. Pass complete. It is caught by number 13, Brock Whiteman.
Looks like that's down inside the 10 to the 8. We'll bring up second and 3.
Ball is placed at the 8-yard line. Second down, 3 yards to go.
Quarterback keeper. Down. That's enough for a first down.
Across the 5-yard line. And from the 4-yard line.
First and goal from the 4.
First and goal.
So with an interception in the end zone in the first half, let's see whether the Loggers can find an opportunity here to cut this drive short. And a loss on the play.
Silver with a reception. Stop for a loss of 3 on the play. From the 7-yard line, it is second and goal.
Second and goal from the 7. Inside 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Handoff, looks to find an edge, and he does not. Good defense.
Guzman, the ball carrier,
but possibly shaken up on the play is a logger. And he is. Looks like a left leg, possibly a cramp. Coach Wendell and a trainer come over from the Logger sideline, and a trainer from the Gladiators is already there to help. And number 8 for the Loggers, Garrett Thibodeau, able to make his way off under his own power. That's good to see. Officials wind the clock. 4:20 remains. 3rd and goal. Looks to pass. Has a receiver. Touchdown is good.
Number 19, Austin Stoddard with the reception from quarterback Easton Weishide. A 3-yard touchdown pass.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
And the extra point is good. 4 minutes and 6 seconds here in the third quarter.
So the score occurring with 4:06 remaining in the third quarter. Score is 42-13 in favor of the Pacific Northwest Christian College Gladiators.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 7 minutes and 12 seconds here in the fourth quarter at Martin Stadium, Washington State leads Northern Colorado 64-21.
So it's been reasonably cool lately here at Lewiston. So one wonders whether the heat is a little bit of a factor here today. Facing a squad about 2.5 times their size as far as numbers go. Loggers are putting up a good fight, but just having a hard time putting together consistent drives. Kick is short. To the 30, 35. Met at about the 36. Zeke Miller on the return. That'll be spotted on the 36.
First and 10 for the Loggers.
First and 10 from the 37. Handoff to one. Met in the backfield.
On the carry is Brock Morris.
Number 8 sniffs that out well. Alex Ramirez for the Gladiators.
That was number 8.
Resulting in a loss on the play. Loss of about 5.
From the 32-yard line.
Brings up second and 15.
15 yards to go.
Under pressure, sacked.
And that is number 54 of the Gladiators, Clayton Isony with the sack.
The loss of about 6 on that play.
Place at the 25-yard line. Third down.
That'll make it third and about 21.
Lewis and Clark. This is their first time out of the half.
So you loggers take a timeout. I'll take a timeout here, and we'll return shortly with third quarter action here from Kennewick, Washington. Third and long. Back to pass. Goes up. Calls his own number. Good gain. Out to the 34.
The ball carrier being brought down. Correction, number 13, Hunter Bell. Being brought down by number 32 of the Gladiators, Eddie.
So that'll bring up 4th and 13.
From the 34-yard line, 4th down.
So the Loggers wishing a speedy recovery to some of those who were unable to join us today. Get well soon, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
The ball is rolled out of bounds at about
It bounces out of bounds at the 24. Another solid kick by the Loggers to pin the Gladiators fairly deep. So we have 1 minute 54 seconds remaining here in the third quarter from Lamson Stadium. The Gladiators will start 1st and 10 on their own 24. Handoff, up the middle. Short gain on the play of about 3. Will bring up 2nd and 7.
Running up the middle. Tackled by number 77, Tucker Brown. The gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Quarterback keeper looks to find room on the left edge. Nothing much there. Short gain on the play.
Hide on the quarterback keeper, runs out of bounds near the 30-yard line.
And that'll bring up 3rd and about 6.
3rd down, 6 yards to go.
.45 seconds remain. Pass complete.
Pass
tackled just short of the 50-yard line, but that's enough for a Gladiator first down. First and 10 for the Gladiators on their own 48.
20 on the play, and that is good enough for another.
Clock is running, and the Gladiators appear content to allow time to expire. So, after 3 quarters of action, while the officials flip the field, I'll step away and we'll return shortly to Kennewick, Washington. Well, welcome back to the 4th quarter of action here at Lamson Stadium. Screen pass near side. And tackled out of bounds. Couple flags come in.
Flags on the play.
Based on the position, I suspect those are offensive. Line judge is signaling holding on the offense.
Holding, offense, number 3. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still first down.
So the 10-yard holding from the spot will wipe a nice gain off the board. Holding occurred at the Loggers 44. Ball will be spotted on the Gladiators 46. First and 12.
Line. First down, 12 yards to go.
Hand off up the middle. Cross midfield. Down to the 47.
Midfield inside Loggers territory at the 47. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down, 5 yards to go.
Screen pass. Sniffed out well
That is Jorge Uribe
by number
with the reception.
59, Alonzo Flores. Flores did well to turn around, find the receiver, and tackle him. Flag on the play on the far side.
For lineman downfield, the ball was caught behind the line of scrimmage.
So flag thrown for a lineman downfield, but since the receiver caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage, that's not a penalty.
From the 42-yard line.
They'll waive off that penalty. And that's a first down, Gladiators.
First down.
Handoff. Left side middle, out across the 35,
Once again, that is number 17, Sergio
down to
Guzman.
about the 33.
Across the 35.
Good gain of about 8 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, 2 yards to go.
10 minutes, 20 seconds remain. Clock is running. Ball spotted on the 33. Handoff up to about the 30. That'll be enough for a first down, Gladiators.
Once again, that is Sergio Guzman, the ball carrier. The gain of 2 on the play. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. And that's good enough for another Gladiators first down.
Handoff met immediately by number 45, Dylan Sadler. Great defense by Sadler. Loss of 2 on the play. Correction, make that loss of 3.
2nd and 13 from the 32.
Sadler excited on that one, as he should be. Number 17 looks to find an edge, and he does not.
Once again, that is Sergio Guzman, the ball carrier.
Thibodeau finds the corner. Loss of 2 on the play. Good defense by your Loggers.
That was Cesar Alberto for the Loggers.
Alberto keeping him from turning downfield until Thibodeau is there to make the stop. 3rd and 15. .745 remains. Whistles come in. Flag in the backfield.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
Delay of game called against the Gladiators. That'll make it 3rd and 20. .20 seconds on the play clock. Screen pass near side. Flag comes in.
Pass complete on the play. It is caught by Dakota Raul.
2 flags down.
81. Offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, 3rd down.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards from the spot. Foul occurred at the 34. Moving back to the 44. Loss of 5 on the play.
Holding penalty will be declined. Will be 4th down.
Oh, your Loggers decline the penalty. Bringing up 4th down. And a little kick. Covered by the Gladiators at the 18. So the Loggers will begin this possession, 1st and 10 on their own 18 with 7:23 remaining.
At 5 o'clock here at Lansing Stadium, as the Gladiators host Pacific Lutheran in the Battle of the Pacifics. That is this coming Thursday, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, right here at Langston Stadium. For more information on upcoming future games, visit PNWCC.edu.
So let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Loggers. We'll next be in action Sunday at Pacific University. For those of you able to join us, we look forward to seeing you at Forest Grove, Oregon. Gain of 3 on the play for Cesar.
Tackled by number 96, Dakota Connors.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd down.
We're inside 7 minutes remaining. Hand off left side. Out across the 25.
24, Reagan Fitzpatrick.
That will set up a 3rd and 2. Regan Fitzpatrick on the carry.
A gain of 4 yards on the play from the 26-yard line. It is 3rd down, 2 yards to go.
Pass complete. Quick strike down to the 35. And that is a 1st down, Loggers.
With the reception. From the 35, 1st and 10, Lewis and Clark Valley Loggers.
Pass at the feet of number 21,
Pass is incomplete on the
Zeke
play.
Miller,
It's at
incomplete.
21, Zeke Miller brings up 2nd and 10 for the Loggers.
Incompletion stops the clock with 5:26 remaining in the 4th quarter. Pass incomplete.
Intended for Zane Rodriguez, the intended receiver. 3rd down.
Hunter Bell getting the play in from Coach Wendell. Runs back to the huddle. Third and 10. Whistle comes in. Flag comes in.
Penalty flag on the play.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
And a delay of game, this time against your Loggers.
3rd and 15 from the 30-yard line.
Third and 15 from the Loggers 30. .522 remaining. Back to pass. Pass complete, near side.
Pass is caught on the play.
Gain of about 5, down to the 40 for Brock Morris.
Hunter Handy of the Gladiators. scrimmage. 4th and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Dylan Sadler back in punt formation. Fielded at the 25. Slips a tackle. And a good return out across the 45 to the 47. So with 4:30 remaining, the Gladiators will start this possession 1st and 10 on their own 47 with a lead 42-13. Pass is complete and met immediately by number 13, Hunter Bell. Gain of about 4.
Quarterback number 16, Johnny Fornos. Inside Loggers territory at the 49-yard line.
Second
down
and 6.
yards to go.
Handoff up the middle. And that's a first down, Gladiators. 3:40 remains. 1st and 10, Gladiators.
For another Gladiators first down.
Handoff up the middle. Cuts outside. Met by a host of Loggers out down the at about the first down marker. And that's a first down, Gladiators.
A gain of 11 on the play and from the 32-yard line. That is good enough for another Gladiators first down.
Under pressure, flushed near side. Makes a man or two miss. Forced out of bounds by number 4, Bryce Klein. But not before he gets another first down.
And that's good enough for another Gladiator.
So the Gladiators are getting yards in chunks. We are inside 2 minutes remaining. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Whistles come in. Timeout is taken by your Loggers. So by my count, that's their second of the half. I don't believe the Gladiators have used any of their timeouts. But a good chance to get a breather with 1:39 remaining. Hand off to number 29. Met quickly. Good solid defense by number 45, Dylan Sadler. Great job by Dylan to get into the backfield. Loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. One minute remains. And sniffed out very well in the backfield again by your Loggers. Number 45, Dylan Sadler again. Right place, right time. Brings up 3rd and 17. And that may be it. Well, we've got time for one more snap. About an 8-second differential between the game and play clock. Pass is low, intended for number 38. 9.3 seconds remain.
Brings up 4th down for Pacific Northwest Christian.
So 4th and 17. 9.3 seconds remain. And up to 23. Still on his feet. Dragged down at about the 20. 2.8 seconds remain.
And the ball will be turned over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Lewis and Clark Valley Loggers.
So a turnover on downs for LC Valley Loggers. Sets them up with 1st and 10 from their own 21. .8 seconds remain. We'll see whether the Loggers are content to down it. And they are. And that is your contest here today from Kennewick, Washington.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score, the Pacific Northwest Christian Gladiators 42, the Lewis and Clark Valley Loggers.
So, final score today from Lamson Stadium in beautiful Kennewick, Washington is 42-13 in favor of the Pacific Northwest Christian College Gladiators. So with that game, the Loggers' record becomes 1-3. We look forward to seeing you next Sunday in Forest Grove, Oregon for the game between your Loggers and Pacific University. If that's outside your area, we would love to see you at Linfield or back in Asotin on the 7th for a rematch between the Gladiators and your Loggers. We also expect to have a few Loggers come back next week from injury, and it'll be good to be a little closer to full strength. Thank you for tuning in. This is Romney reminding you today is a great day to have a good day, and God bless.